Hello everyone and welcome. Today we take a trip back to the 90s, a decade of grunge, pop culture, and unforgettable television. One show stood out among the rest, a show that gave us action, drama, and a heroine like no other. Yes, I'm talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And at the heart of that show was Sarah Michelle Gellar as Buffy Summers. She wasn't just a vampire slayer, she was also a true fashion icon of her time. Every outfit told a story, every hairstyle defined a moment. Her style was bold, trendy, and unforgettable. Today we will explore her most iconic looks. We'll talk about the meaning behind them, and why even today they continue to inspire. So let's dive into Buffy's star style. This is Sarah Michelle Gellar's most iconic fashion journey. 2. Prophecy Girl Prom Dress. Let's begin with Season 1. The episode was called Prophecy Girl. This was the very first time Buffy faced her destiny head-on, and what she wore became legendary. Buffy stepped out in a flowing white prom dress. It was elegant, feminine, and full of innocence. But she wasn't just any girl going to prom. She paired that delicate dress with a tough black leather jacket. The combination was shocking, yet perfect. It told the world exactly who Buffy was, a teenage girl who wanted a normal life, but also a chosen warrior with responsibilities far beyond her years. The white dress symbolized her vulnerability. The leather jacket symbolized her strength. Together, they created one of the most memorable looks in TV history. This outfit has been celebrated for decades. In fact, Sarah Michelle Gellar herself brought it back years later. She slipped into the same dress and shared it online. Fans all over the world went wild with nostalgia. That's the power of an iconic fashion moment. It doesn't just belong to the past. It continues to live on in the present. Leather and fight gear. Now let's talk about Buffy's signature look. The one we picture whenever we think of her. Her fight gear. For Buffy, slaying wasn't just about power. It was also about presence. And nothing gave her presence like leather. She often wore sleek leather jackets, sometimes paired with fitted pants, sometimes with a mini skirt, always with confidence. Underneath, she kept it simple, a cropped top, a camisole, or a fitted tank. Accessories were bold but minimal. The most important was her cross pendant. It wasn't just jewelry, it was protection. And it became a symbol of her fight against evil. This entire look defined the late 90s. Edgy, strong, and stylish. It gave Buffy authority, but it also kept her fashionable, even in the middle of a graveyard battle. Today, leather jackets are still timeless. Every time someone pairs one with jeans or boots, you can't help but think of Buffy. That's how deeply this style left its mark. Red leather pants and hairstyles. Next comes one of Buffy's boldest statements. Season 3, Graduation Day Part 1. Buffy wore red leather pants. Yes, red. Not just black or brown like before. This was daring. This was fearless. She paired the pants with a simple black top. The contrast was striking. The outfit said everything about where Buffy was at that point. She was strong. She was rebellious. She was ready to take on the world. This look is still remembered by fans everywhere. It's often listed among the best TV fashion moments of all time. But Buffy's fashion was not just about clothes. Her hair was just as iconic. In Season 1, her hair was darker, simple styles with clips and barrettes. Very much the look of a California high school girl. But as the seasons went on, it evolved. Season 2 and 3 gave us crimped waves, trendy layers, and blonde highlights that became her signature. By the later seasons, her hair matured. Soft curls, polished waves, half-up styles, and elegant updos during dramatic moments. Every hairstyle reflected where Buffy was emotionally. Early styles were playful. Later styles were powerful. Her hair was as much a part of her identity as her wardrobe. It showed her growth from girl to woman, from student to leader, and from ordinary teen to timeless heroine. Casual daywear and style legacy. Of course, Buffy didn't spend every moment fighting. She had school, she had friends, she had a life to live. and her casual style made her relatable. High-waisted trousers were a favorite. Plaid pants made her look trendy, yet comfortable. Pastel tops gave her a softer side. Sometimes she wore frilly blouses, other times bold prints. Every outfit fit the time perfectly. It was pure 90s teenage fashion. But what made it special was how it reflected Buffy's journey. Her wardrobe was never random. Every piece told a part of her story. Innocent girl at the start, confident fighter in the middle, mature and wise leader by the end. Buffy's fashion choices grew as she grew. That's why fans connected with her style so deeply. It wasn't just about looking good, it was about showing character development through clothing. Sarah Michelle Gellar and the costume designers created something rare, a fashion legacy that was part of the storytelling itself. That's why today, even after so many years, we still talk about Buffy's style. Because it was never just fashion, it was identity, it was meaning, and it was unforgettable. So these were some of Sarah Michelle Gellar's most iconic Buffy looks. The prom dress that balanced innocence with strength, the leather jackets that became her signature, the red leather pants that screamed rebellion, the hairstyles that evolved with her journey, and the casual outfits that made her real and relatable. Buffy Summers was more than a vampire slayer. She was a style icon. She defined 90s fashion, and her influence is still felt today. Which Buffy look is your favorite? Share your thoughts and memories, because style like this never fades. It lives on, just like Buffy herself.